Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. Today we're taking a look at this Stanley classic canteen here in the classic green. I can't remember the full name of it. I think it does have a little bit of a longer name, you know how companies are nowadays. I apologize if you guys are struggling to hear me here. This spot up here can be kind of loud, and I don't have my mic charged right now, so again, I apologize. But anyways, let's get straight into it. I've been really impressed with this canteen so far. I've had it for just a little bit over a month or two, and you know, I use it every other day or so, just when I'm working about or going on a hike or something like that. Definitely just whenever I'm outside. I shoot basketball all the time, so I can fill it up, and it has a 1 quart capacity, which is great. I backpack all the time. Well, I haven't had a chance to use it for that yet. That was kind of the intended purpose behind it. I have a couple of those military surplus 1 quart bottles, those green plastic ones. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. They're super common, but they're the same size as this one, and I just think that they're genius use of space. Like, I love the Nalgene bottles and you know, the similar plastic bottles to those. The weight's great, but the size of them, the height to volume ratio is just not preferable to me, because I'm gonna pack a couple of these away in my pack. I know, like, you know, backpacks have designed pouches for the water, but that's useful for plenty of other stuff, camp chairs and other stuff, and that's what I end up putting in them. So I like to store my water down in my pack, because I have a pretty compact tent. I have a very compact sleeping bag, so I just don't utilize that room deep in my pack, and I have an external frame backpack. So, you know, I want to use every inch of internal space that I have. So these just make more sense for that. But anyways, that's enough of that crap. Again, extremely high quality. I love the ceramic paint on the outside. Keeps water cool for about an hour or two. It is not insulated in any sort of way. The intention is to store water, not to keep it cool, but it will do it. Actually better than I thought. I was thinking, you know, 30 minutes on a hot day like this. It's about 85 to 90 degrees all day today, which is hot for what it's usually up north here where I'm at. And I was expecting, you know, 20-30 minutes everything will be gone, but I think around 45 minutes there was still ice in there, and this has been an hour, and it still has a good amount of condensation on there, and it's nice and cool. On the interior of it, I haven't noticed any real rust or anything at all. Of course, that's to be expected. It is at least decent quality stainless steel. Really, my only gripe with the whole thing is just getting this lid off. It's a little bit weird, but it's kind of handy, because you really just need to pop this off, that's all. And it's kind of at a weird angle there, but I guess if that unscrewed or something, it just wouldn't pop off on you and go spill whatever you have everywhere. It'll at least be somewhat controlled. The threads in here, they're plastic, but they're relatively good quality, nice and deep cut. So even though they're plastic, you know, I'm not worried about that degrading too much over time and losing its watertight seal and losing its ability to thread onto this cap here. Pretty comfortable sipping apparatus there at the top. Not sure what you call that. The neck of the canteen, I guess you could say. These latches here are nice and high quality. The latches on the lanyard are also metal. It's probably aluminum, not steel, but they're decent quality. You can see the seam line there, though not great. But the lanyard itself, I'd call it very high quality for a canteen. But if it were like a gunsling or something, this would be considered low quality material. But again, for a $40 canteen, $35 canteen, it's relatively high quality. And that's how much I paid for this one, about $35. I'm sure you might be able to get it for the high 20s, maybe around 30 bucks or so, but that's how much I paid. You might pay a little more or less. But again, very impressed with it. Here's the other side here. It's kind of hard to show the bottom just because it is full of liquid. But yeah, extremely impressed. And this is maybe, when it's wrapped up on here, maybe about 2 feet in length. It'll rest right around your, if you have a longer torso like I do, or a longer chest and everything, it'll probably reach your thighs. But if you're shorter, maybe around 5'8" or shorter. It'll probably go a little lower on your leg, but of course it is fully adjustable, which I forgot to mention, so you'll have no issues there. But again, very high quality. Love this paint job on here. If you're gonna get the Stanley Canteen, I would definitely get it in this green, in this paint job, in the ceramic paint, I mean, and you will have no worries. This thing will outlast you. It's not about you getting your use out of it, it's about it getting its use out of you, because I can almost guarantee you'll probably die before this thing dies on you, unless of course you drop it down a cliff or something. But even then, probably just have a huge dent in it and it'll work just fine. Again, great Stanley, great Canteen. I might actually buy more of these if I have a good time with them, because they store in my pack very well. Again guys, thank you for checking out the channel. This one gets a thumbs up for me, and check out any other videos if you're interested. Thanks again.